Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream. As I adjust my camera / turn on my camera fan / grab my microphone, just when you think you have enough time to get ready, guys, there's just not enough time. But what is going on? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and totally butchered this intro. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, this is I'm like dizzy. This is my third live stream of the day, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I know we're a little bit late tonight, but I did just hop off of ATB. I had to race back to the studio, hop back on here, say what's up to the Mafia in chat, and then go live. But yeah, guys, we have another amazing show for you tonight, or the first amazing show of the week. That is other than the morning show in ATB tonight. But yeah, guys, we got a lot to look at. Tons of stuff to look at on the charts. Obviously, we'll be taking a look at Bitcoin. Looking at some bearish things that have been popping up on the medium to higher time frames that are a little bit alarming here, as well as a super bearish sign that's flashing on a very, very high time frame that may just peek its head out and show a little bit of face. Caught red-handed, Bufo. Shout out to Bufo. Yeah, Bufo on the beat. Yeah, caught me red-handed trying to grab the microphone there. But yeah, guys. Taking a look at Bitcoin, I want to let you guys know if I think these bearish signs are going to wind up playing out and if we're going to have another move to the downside or if some of the bullish things that obviously are not confirmed yet or even printing a lot of them. You guys will know we've been taking a look at those higher term time frames, looking at the bullish divergences starting to form on these higher time frames. But are we going to see these play out, or are they just going to get stepped on? As we know, that is very common in a bear market to get these bullish setups to get a little bit stepped on here. And I'm going to show you guys the key levels that I am watching for some our next potential level of support. Where is if we do get this next leg down, where is it going to bring us? And then what are the local levels I'm looking at to get in some trades, guys? Also, real quick, guys, let me just show you something here. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Ho, ho, hodl. And then I don't know if you guys can see that. We got XRP, we got ADA, we got Bitcoin, and we got Ethereum in there. And I think there's even an Algorand ornament down there. But yeah, guys, new Christmas merch. It's not Frankie Candles, but it is Hit merch. And you guys can get this at hitmerch.com or on the BitBoy Crypto website, I believe. And if you want to get our Christmas merch before Christmas, you got to order before December 15th so we can get shipped in time. So yeah, go check that out, guys. Also, some really exciting news. I know we were talking about those indicators last week, and that was some exciting news I got to release to you guys, but we got some more exciting news regarding something else that's exciting. Exciting news about something exciting. Who knew? But yeah, I'm going to be talking about a little bit about something that might be coming down the pipes here somewhat soon here, guys. Maybe even this week. But shout out to Ross Reynolds, says, everyone send Frankie some love for his hard work today. Love you. Hey, Ross, I love you back, brother. Thank you so much for that super chat. I do appreciate you, my man. And yeah, this is my third live stream, guys. Please bear with me. But yeah, let's see. Brad, thank you. Brad Guidell, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Said, I'm in. Thank you, Frankie, the beast. Let's go. Shout out to Brad. I appreciate you, brother. Good to see you in here. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any other super chats. I did not. Yeah, shout out to our mods, guys. Before we go ahead and jump right in, bro, Frankie, you fast, hardest worker on crypto Twitter. Hey, let's go. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. All right, but guys, also don't forget, I learned my hustle. Listen, when you know the Bit Boy and you see how hard he works, it's a lot to live up to. So, you can't just be coming in and working, not as hard as he is. I only strive to work as hard as Ben, guys. But I appreciate everybody being in here. I appreciate all the kind words. Please bear with me if this seems a little, this is cool because we'll kind of be doing the analysis live, which I like because it gives you guys an opportunity to kind of understand how I do my TA. And, I do like just doing this hot on the spot because I think it's a really good learning opportunity for everybody. But with that being said, guys, before we go ahead and jump into it, let's go ahead and say what is up to chat. Hopefully Javit the Barber's in here because your boy got the fade. Your boy got the fade, guys. It's not all done yet, but look at that. We got the fade going. Let's go. Nice, well-deserved, or not well-deserved, much-needed haircut. But let's see who we got in here. Jamar Brown, what is going on, man? Thank you so much for being here. Brad Guidell, can't forget you. ADD Dad, East Jordan, what is going on? Shout out to East Jordan, man. You're always showing support, and I do appreciate it. Sly Raven, what is going on, brother? Thank you for being here. We got Jamie, only 2%, no more for pain. No more pain. That makes me think the bottom is near, potentially. And we're going to be taking a look at where these potential bottoms could be. Because if there's one thing that I'm good at, guys, it's finding the bottoms. Anyway, let's go ahead and see who else. We got Metabytes in the chat. What is going on, man? Thank you so much for being here. Marco, what is going on? Drew, Z88, as always, says, Frankie, what's up? Let's go. Let's go, man. Thank you for being here. And Art from Art's NFTs. What is going on? Says, hi, everyone. CandleMafia, I'm shocked of what this YouTuber just released about BitBoy Crypto. Sorry to write this here. Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Ben is going viral, guys. As you guys know, Ben is in the Bahamas hunting down Sam Bankman-Fried. Will he find him? We'll have to see. But yeah, let's see who we got in here. DJ Mad, what is going on? Daddy Zach, everybody smile. As always, guys, thank you for being here. Alpha Q up, what is going on? Everyone says 700, but 900 is my buying price. Hey, not a bad idea to buy a little higher than people are expecting price to go because you might not make it there. Let's see. Big Rad, what is going on? Tor, what is going on? YOLO Baggins, what is going on, my man? Thank you for being here. Shout out to all our mods, guys. As you know, we have the best mods in the game. Dave Digital, as always, brother. Thank you for being here. Crypto Anon says, Ben is about to blow up Tether. Yeah, guys, very interesting stuff in Tether. I should have made that our what is it called? Our poll. Are you still in Tether? I'll say this, guys, just because it was easy. I will say I got rid of all my Tether last night. And it's not because I have some crazy insider information and I know something's going to happen. Maybe it's going to be fine. I don't know. But I'm just being safe. I'm just being safe. I swapped out all my Tether for USDC. Looking for the bottoms. Nomad Dad looking for the bottoms too. Let's go. JC in the chat, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. But yeah, I swapped out all my Tether for USDC, just being safe, guys. So yeah, I'm not saying you guys should do that or shouldn't do it, but hey, if you could hold something else, why not? If something sketchy is going on with Tether, why not just hold USDC until it gets cleared up, right? But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and, oh no, hang on. Hold up. We're sharing the wrong screen here, guys. You guys don't want to see my VMix dashboard. That would be god-awful boring. Boom, there we go. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. I couldn't find the button there. Sorry. Let's see. Ben made the next level of crypto. This is epic. Shout out to Tor. Yeah, absolutely insane, guys. Frankie needs a neck tattoo. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take a nice little neck tattoo. What should I get? Should I get like a bullish divergence right here? Just and then, yeah, we'll do a bullish divergence on the neck. But yeah, guys, this stuff with Sam Bankman-Fried and Ben is insane, guys. He's really there. He's really out there. And some interesting stuff coming out of it. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the charts here. And don't forget to smash that like button, guys, because we do have a giant giveaway to do. We're going to push it to this Friday because we did not stream on last Friday. So we will be doing that giveaway. Don't worry. We did not forget. It's going to be a big giveaway. So, yeah, stay tuned. We'll be doing that on Friday. And don't forget to hit that like button because every 100 likes we get, you guys can add to this massive giveaway. Maybe halfway through the week, we will actually do this giveaway. It depends on what happens because if we save this all for next Friday or this Friday, it's probably going to take forever. So maybe we'll have to figure out a way to work it, but we have not forgotten about the giveaway. We will do it. Just because we didn't stream on Friday doesn't mean all those are given away and gone. We will still announce those winners. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I'd like to get it out of the way before this week's giveaway. But either way, smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure where you guys will have multiple chances to win giveaways. More likes, the more free stuff you can win. All right, so let's move on here, guys. Starting off on the weekly time frame, I do just kind of want to break down my general thoughts, right? My general thoughts on the market and kind of where I expect things to go here in the near future. Let me go ahead and remove all these drawings. Go ahead, collapse this, turn on logarithmic. Hey, Adil Hussein, hopefully I did not butcher your name. I apologize. But question, how do we become a part of the VIP section? So here we go. I guess I will start with this, guys, because this is kind of going to piggyback on kind of what we were talking about or what I'm going to talk about. But, guys, kind of just taking a look at the free Discord here. Over the weekend, guys, I did kind of let you know, it does look like we're probably going to consolidate here over the weekend. Might just kind of wiggle sideways, not really get that much exciting price action. And then this week is kind of when I'm expecting price to pick a direction and make a move. And that's basically what we got, right? We kind of moved sideways for the most part over the weekend. We got a little bit of a dump last night. And then last night I kind of put this in here. It was just like we also have a money flow. Yesterday at 10 p.m. So things played out basically as we expected this weekend with consolidation. Nice little dump there, meaning last night. We now have a confirmed blood diamond. So we're going to go over this, guys. Now, we now have a confirmed blood diamond on the 4 and 5 hour. We also have a daily red dot on top of this. We are now printing a blood diamond on the 16 hour. Money flow crossing over into the red. Basically, long story short, guys, things were looking bearish last night. So, and we're going to touch on that stuff right now and take another look. And then we did put this nice little setup. It was a nice little scalp opportunity if it played out. It did kind of play out, but not exactly how we expected. But yeah, just threw a little bit of a little scalp in there just for fun. But with that being said, guys, you will notice all these little stars here with some secret sections on the Discord. Now, this is obviously what I was going to talk about today. Premium Discord, guys, soon come. Maybe will be available. Hopefully, we're aiming for either this week, if not on Monday. We will be releasing this to everybody. We're just kind of tweaking it, just kind of trying to figure out what works. It will grow over time as we figure out what people want to see and what people want to pay for. But yeah, this is going to be the spot you want to be, guys, if you want all the actual trade setups, the exact levels I'm looking at, the exact things that I am looking for, the exact confirmations, the exact levels, the setups. Everything you want to know is going to be in this Discord, and we're going to put scalp setups, swing setups, day trade setups. I'm going to share my charts. It's going to be packed full of value. You can take that to the bank, guys. It's going to be packed full of value. We're going to be doing some premium content still locking in details, maybe doing some premium live streams just with the paid group of people, maybe some one-on-one sessions, maybe we do exclusive tutorials, exclusive strategies, something like that. But we're just a place for people who want to level up a little bit more, get a little bit more direct contact with me, and really just stay up to date with all the trade setups, everything I'm looking at. And yeah, for the people who have been trading a little bit and they just want to take it to the next level, this is going to be the spot for you to be. But yeah, more of that to come on at least more details this week. Worst case scenario, guys, we are hoping to launch this either this week, if not worst case scenario, Monday. So stay tuned for that. I will drop all the details and announce it officially when it's all ready. But if you're liking the free Discord and you're liking all the TA we're putting in here and you liking looking at the charts, getting a little bit of a heads up of what's going on in the markets, just wait till you get in that premium Discord. It's going to be setup after setup, and it's going to be a great place. It's going to be a great place to be if you're looking to learn. But yeah, with all that out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and just take a look here at what we're looking at, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the bullish case here. Shout out to Crypto Arbitrage University for the super chat. Says, great show earlier. I was watching Hit Gaming and got 2 dubs in a row in marbles. Crypto Arbitrage, Joel actually told me about this, yeah, he said something about you don't want the giveaway, you just want Frankie Candles to DM you. And I said, hey, listen, if you won the giveaway, we gotta deliver, right? Well, let me know where you want the DM at, because I gotta send it. Let Joel know exactly where you want me to DM you, and I will DM you because you won fair and square. Shout out to Crypto Arbitrage University. Shout out to Tony D +1 Frankie Candles. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here. But let's go ahead and jump in here, guys. Now, looking at these higher time frames, it does look like we could potentially. Now, this is your bullish hopium. This is not what I am expecting to happen, or we'll talk a little bit more about what I think is likely to happen. But with our higher highs on our momentum waves, with our lower lows on our price, it is looking like we are starting to form some bullish divergences here on the weekly time frame. It's not even printing yet, though, so you want to make sure you wait for this green dot to print and confirm before making any trading decisions based off of this. Yeah, nonetheless, this is looking like it could potentially set up for a bullish divergence. If this green dot does print and confirm, this would technically be a very rare bullish sign on a very high time frame and could wind up playing out to the upside in a very, very dramatic manner. However, we're not quite there yet. We'll have to see how these higher daily timeframes kind of deal with these bullish divergences. Are we going to get a VWAP flop? Are we going to get them to play out? We'll have to see. But keeping a close eye on this. We've been watching this for a couple weeks now. Same thing on your 6-day. Just on all of these higher daily timeframes, guys. I mean, you even got it confirmed here on your 2-day, as you can see. You are getting your lower lows on your price and your higher lows on your momentum waves. However, you guys will remember last week I was talking about why I was kind of not too enthusiastic about this bullish divergence on the 2-day. And the reason for that is because the money flow is crossed over into the red. And when you get that money flow crossover into the red, this is much more indicative of bearish price action rather than bullish, right? Because we know in bear markets, we spend a lot more time in the red than the green, right? Obviously, we have spent all this time in the red. Now we come up into the green for a very short time and then cross back over into the red. And now we're just coming straight down, right? This is not looking like it's curving up at all. It's just kind of coming straight out. So this is why I was being very cautious with this 2-day bullish divergence. And as you can see, we didn't get too much of a move yet. And you can see that VWAP flop looking to happen here where we popped over that 0 line and now it just wants to roll back around and cross back over and print that red dot to the downside. And that's what we call the VWAP flop. You got to look out for these because they will fake you out, making you think you have a mega bullish signal to the upside, and then a VWAP flops over on you, and it completely gets invalidated. So if this 2-day bullish divergence not playing out is indicative of any future price action on these higher daily time frames like the 4-day, the 5-day, the 6-day, and the weekly bullish divergences, I don't have too much hope for these. However, you just want to be aware that they are forming. We can even get a huge dump down in the short term, and then as long as these don't get invalidated, you could eventually see these to play out. So I'm watching these, but I'm not making decisions based off of them just yet. But I am watching for them to print and confirm. Now, shout out to Adil Hussein again says, thanks, Frankie. I've been here since week 3 of your channel, and I've stuck through with you the whole way. Thanks to you, I now know what I now know, I guess, what I'm doing, or you're a gem, brother. Shout out to Adil. I appreciate you, Adil Hussein. Hopefully I did not butcher your name. I really do appreciate the kind comment, man. This is what keeps me going from stream to stream to stream to stream to come back here and do my actual show for you guys here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's see. Shout out to Alex O Crypto, repping the Honor Gang. Let's get it. A-Train in the house with Dave Digital and Kenton Smith. What is going on, guys? We got the OGs in the house. Let's go. All right, let's see. So are Tyler and Billy, Crypto Billy, OGs or what? Oh, yeah, they're the OGest of OGs. Also, guys, real quick update before we go down to the daily and the lower time frames here. Just want to update you guys. We did not win TA Personality for the Web3 Influencer Awards. However, we lost the crypto face. I mean, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out losing a crypto face like a respectfully. Shout out to Crypto Face. Yeah, when I was like, oh, I wonder if we won because I was unable to make the conference. I was like, did I win? And then I saw it was Crypto Face. I was like, hey, I am honored to get defeated by Crypto Face. But yeah, shout out to Crypto DGen says Frankie Candle University LFG. Let's get it, baby. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here, guys, at the daily. So that's your bullish hopium, guys. It's about the only bullish hopium you're going to get today, unfortunately. But if those bullish divergences decide to print and confirm, that's our one hope. But right now, there's really nothing to go off of here. They have not even printed yet. But let's see. Oh, yeah, and guys, shout out anybody in the BitGet competition. Listen, the way they score this BitGet competition is much different than the Femex one. In the Femex one, they just take the top 10 highest performing traders. That way, if someone's getting wrecked, it doesn't bring the P&L down for the rest of the team. So they just gather the top traders, but they don't calculate the BitGet one like this. So we have teams with hundreds of people on them, which is, we're in some cases outnumbered, but it's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. We're still gonna fight through this competition, and hey, maybe we'll come in and squeak that dub late this week. But yeah. I don't know. Someone said, why do the top 32 teams on BitGet have no trades? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. We got Nate in the chat, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here, guys. On the daily time frame, we are printing a red dot now. This has me a little bit concerned here, and it's not just because of the red dot, right? We talked about this. When you get these red dots, obviously they indicate a move to the downside, right? But they don't always indicate a giant dump. However, when they show up with bearish divergences, that's when you can expect a big dump. And then that is basically what we expected right here. We were looking at this daily bearish divergence, and we got that big dump down, right? But typically these little red dots, like this red dot did not bring us down too much, right? This red dot brought us down a bit, right? That was actually a pretty big dump. But this red dot I am a little bit concerned about, and the reason being is because not only do we have the red dot printing on the daily, but we also have some bearish signs popping up on the higher hourly time frames, and there you go. Talked about this on the morning stream today. Confirmed blood diamond on the 16-hour. Now, these can play out pretty brutally, guys. This one right here showed up at the top of the bull market. This one wound up bringing us down 51%. And then, this one brought us down 41%, right? And then this one, however, did not, play out right away. It at first, only brought us down a little bit here. But if you wanted to consider this a foreshadow of this bigger move, it brought us down a decent bit here. So, but even so, this one brought us down about, 50-something%. This one brought us down 40-something%. Even these ones right here, this one brought us down, 16%. This one brought us down, 15%, depending on where you want to measure to. This one brought us down, 24%. So these can play out pretty brutally. Now, We have the confirmed blood diamond on the 16-hour on top of a red dot on the daily. This is one of the reasons why I am a little bit more worried about this red dot than a normal red dot. But not only that, guys, not only do we have the confirmed blood diamond, the red dot on the daily, but we also have money flow back in the red on the daily time frame, which is definitely a more bearish look. If this was a red dot, but we had money flow in the green, something like this, this is just the bear market. But, if we had a red dot here, but we had money flow kind of trending upward, I wouldn't be that worried. But between these things, right, between the red dot, the money flow crossover on the daily, the 16-hour blood diamond, and then we also have the 5-hour confirmed blood diamond. These are kind of what's making me a little bit nervous about this red dot. And, I may be expecting a little bit of a move down here, more than a typical red dot on Market Cipher B. But I hope. Let me know in the chat, guys. Are you hearing my Discord notifications? I hope you're not. They should be muted, but it is going nuts right now. So let me know if you guys are hearing that. Let me know. All right, let's see. Continuing on here, guys. So there you go. Daily. That's your bearish case. Your daily and your 16-hour are not looking very good. Now moving on. Let's take a look at our 4-hour. Our 4-hour is printing a green dot here. Coming down to those lower time frames, we do have a money flow crossover into the green on the 12-minute. 15-minute is not crossing over into the green. So we may, guys, we'll have to see how this plays out, but we may get a VWAP flop here. Hopefully not, but we may get a VWAP flop here where we just wind up printing a red dot. And then, yeah, you can see your 2-hour and your 1-hour are already kind of rolling over as we just continue to wiggle sideways here. And we are somewhat, guys, for basically the entire day, we have kind of just been stuck, in this, kind of bear flaggy type formation here as we're just kind of stagnating. So keeping a close eye on this, but that 4-hour green dot, if we can get that 15-minute money flow crossover into the green, the 12 minutes already in the green, 10-minute crossover into the green. So these lower time frames look like they want to come up as far as money flow, but you can see they just kind of been binging and bonging around as we've just kind of consolidated sideways, which kind of just goes back to what I put in the Discord last week was that, guys, we might just kind of consolidate sideways. I think a lot of times, even me in general, I come on here and I'm like, which direction is this thing going? And I want people to feel okay saying, it might just continue to go sideways. So for today, guys, I am leaning bearish. So I would say sideways bearish sentiment today. If we don't just continue sideways, I do think we could potentially drop to the downside in the medium term, immediate short term, if that 4-hour green dot confirms and we can get these lower time frames to get the money flow to come a little bit higher up in a more healthy manner. Maybe that's where we get a move. And in just a second, we're going to go over if we get a move to the upside, what are my plans? If we get a move to the downside, what are my plans? But yeah. Moving on here, obviously your 2-hour is starting to cool off here with your VWAP coming to the downside. This is kind of what's making me think that we could potentially get a little bit of a VWAP flop on that 4-hour. And then your 1-hour is kind of getting some support at that 0 line. As you guys can see, we came down, got a little bit of support down here as we come back up. But again, just nothing really happening here, just kind of wiggling sideways. And then 30-minute, money flow starting to come up. Nothing too indicative, of a massive pump or dump here. But let's go ahead and pull up our actual chart with our levels and start taking a look at some levels and kind of what my general trading plans are. But before we do that, guys, I actually do want to come up to these higher time frames and just kind of, zoom out and give a broad idea of where I think things can be headed. If we do get a move to the downside. Shout out to Lane Hughes in the chat. What is going on, man? Want to see a 370% 1-minute candle lol. Look at RIF USDT. Absolute madness. Interesting. Lane, we're definitely going to have to take a look at that. Shout out to V-Slim in the chat. Online Rob, what is going in? What is going in? What is going on? He says bottom is in. Very interesting. Crypto Bow Hunter, thank you so much for that super chat, man. He says, Ben says he's going after Kevin O'Leary next. Kevin has been pumping up H-bar for a while now. Does his apparent involvement in the project concern you? Sitting on a decent bag I recently bought. I like H-bar. I don't really have an opinion on Kevin O'Leary, to be honest. But the thing between him and Ben on Twitter is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, no, I mean, it wouldn't really concern me too much. I am looking to accumulate H-bar. I'm not going to let the fact that, Yeah, he's been pumping it for a while. Yeah, his apparent involvement doesn't necessarily. Yeah, listen, I don't think. I'm not saying that Kevin O'Leary can't be out there scamming people, but I don't think he's just out there trying to scam everybody. You know what I mean? He has a reputation to protect. I think it doesn't mean he can't promote a scam unknowingly. But listen, HBAR has the fundamentals behind HBAR are very, very good. So yeah, I like HBAR as a project. And guys, I've been saying this for a while. We are going to be coming up with not my top altcoins, but a lot of altcoins that I'm looking to accumulate. I am going to be coming out with pre-recorded videos kind of talking about the project, why I like them, and then we may even start taking a look at the charts and maybe have another series where we start maybe a $1,000 portfolio, a $5,000 portfolio, a $10,000 portfolio, something like that, where we can actually take a look at the charts of these coins that I talk about and actually look to, where was the all-time high? Where are we at now? Do we like the project? And if so, where am I accumulating? And when I am looking to accumulate, we will make that video setting up the DCA bot so you guys can kind of follow along, and we will make updates to see if we're getting wrecked or if we're making money. But yeah, shout out to Crypto Bowhunter. I appreciate that super chat, man. But yeah, I will still be accumulating HBAR. Unless something crazy happens. Bullish on Parade says, stay out of the politics, Frankie. Just do TA. I'll be honest with you. I don't really even like it involve the politics. But yeah, shout out to Bullish on Parade, man. Thank you for being here. Okay, so continuing on here. Let's see. Okay, so guys, where could this next leg down be? Now, obviously, the obvious answer to this question, guys, as you know, we have been talking about this for quite some time. Boom, right? This is essentially that 12 to 14K range. Let me just go ahead and about 12 to 14K range. This is that next level that I am expecting to find support at. But listen, it's not just the fact that this is kind of just where I'm guessing price is going to bounce off of, right? Let's see. Hey, I see you. Hit that like button and join us in the amazing Discord. Yeah, guys, get in that free Discord if you are not already. Frankie, you missed super chat. Oh no. Hang on. Oh, ADD Dad with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. He says, thanks for the update on Tether. I don't have a lot, but I have an open short on BTC USDT and Wi-Fi USDT. What are you doing about any coins bought with USDT? Listen, I am actually in a short right now on USDT. Listen, I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Because, worst case in the world, I get liquidated on the trade, technically, right? If I just lose all my money. I don't even know how that would exactly play out. But I'm not closing my trades to swap. If I have open trades, I'm leaving them, even if they're open on a USDT pair. Shout out to ADD Dad. I appreciate you for that super chat. And then also, guys, shout out to Donato Cabrera. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you. And Bud Lightyear says, Frank deserves a raise. Thanks, Bud Lightyear. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. But guys, continuing on. Zoob, I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. But he says, I'm sorry, but I think we pump in about 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, maybe. Short-term pump, definitely not impossible with that 4-hour red dot and the lower time frames, having the money flow, working their way up. However, I don't think it's going to be very sustainable. But that is if we pump. But guys, that next leg down, where is it going to bring us? Here's the 12 to 14K range that we've been looking at on this channel forever. Now, if we go ahead and pull up our VPVR and just get an idea of where that volume is, you can see why this is an important level of support, because not only did this act as resistance, right, as in our little 2019 fake out bull run, we came up, got rejected, right? We got rejected. And then eventually we came back up and got that big move up in the bull run. And then we also got rejected right here. So this has been a pretty strong resistance. And then we flipped it to support before coming into the bull run. But you can see here with our volume, our next high volume node starts all the way down here. And the beginning of that starts at about $12,000, right? So if we do come down, I would expect to find support between $12,000 and $14,000. And I know we've been talking about some lower levels for Bitcoin, and I know a lot of people are looking past 14 to 12K, and another big number that's being thrown around is around $10,000. And the reason I don't think that is impossible, guys, is because we do actually have this macro point of control coming in at about, $9,300. So if we break where we are right now, it's probably going to be a pretty quick ride down to about, and we'll take a look at my actual levels in a second, but into that $14,000 range. If we lose, we'll probably play around between 14,400 and 13,000. And then, once you lose about 13,000, it's going to be a quick ride down to about 12,300. And then this is where I would expect some serious support as we come down and potentially come to visit this high volume node right down here, coming in at about $9,300. So I know a lot of people are calling for $10,000 Bitcoin, a $9,000 Bitcoin, some even calling for a $3,000 Bitcoin. And the reason why I wouldn't be too surprised if we saw 10K is because look at the volume profile, guys. We came out of our value area, we hung up here for a while, and then we came back into our value area, and now we are on our way down towards that POC. So not saying you have to come down to that POC, but if we get there, we're going to look back and it's going to be like, well, it made sense, right? We know that once you lose that POC, once you lose that value area high and you test it as resistance, it is likely to visit the POC. And right now that's coming in about $9,300. Now, hypothetically, if things, and here's the thing, guys, we have the 16-hour blood diamond, right? We have things start, money flow back in the red on the daily. These are pretty bearish signs. And we have all this news coming out. We have the Tether FUD, or I wouldn't even say it's Tether FUD. It's Tether uncertainty, right? Not just fear, uncertainty. Now, I think FUD has that idea that it's like not real, right? It's just meant to scare you. But Tether, that's some uncertainty for sure. So we have all that going on, and then the narratives could be mixing here, right? If it's not another exchange going down, if it's not Genesis, if it's not Nexo, if it's not any of that, maybe it could be regulators coming in, right? This is all attracting the attention of regulators. Maybe this is what we need to trigger that regulation to get expedited, and then the government comes in and regulates crypto, causing an initial massive sell-off. This is my opinion, guys. If we do get that regulation to come in, if we do get that regulation in here, I think it will initially cause a panic sell-off before eventually becoming a very, very good thing for crypto, as long as it's not overdone. But let's say all this, FUD comes true. Let's see, Tether becomes a disaster, and we start absolutely dumping down, and we come down to this POC. It's at this level where I will be looking for a potential bottom. If we come down towards that POC, I would be looking for bullish confirmations, for a huge bounce on Bitcoin. However, if we do not get that, guys, and things get really, really ugly, we break below that POC and we bearishly retest and we can't get back over that POC, it would potentially, on a technical level, be likely to come down to your value area low, which is coming in at about $4,175. And shout out to Lane Hughes. I did just see you put in chat, if USDT dominance goes, we're going to 4K. Yeah. So I'm not saying this is likely to happen. I'm not saying 4K is likely, but I am saying if this keeps happening and we lose that POC, it is not out of the question to see 4K. And with the economy in the position it's in, I say this all the time. I don't want to sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, but every other Bitcoin bull market and bear market happened in a macroeconomic bull run. Everything else was in a bull run. And Bitcoin saw its 85% drop. That was when times were dandy, right? That was during a massive bull market, macroeconomically. Everything else was doing well. And Bitcoin saw an 85% sell-off. If things don't get better in the macro, I don't know if I would be preying on that 85% drawdown. If we get that 85% correction and the macro still looks like garbage, I would start to get very nervous if we start coming down more than 85%, because in my opinion, we have never tested Bitcoin against a recession. We've never tested Bitcoin against maybe even something worse than a recession, right? Maybe a depression. We have not tested Bitcoin against this type of environment in the macro. So I don't want to be that guy, but if the macro doesn't get better, this time literally could be different. And I'm not saying I'm betting my farm on that, right? But you have to understand that Bitcoin, if this recession gets worse, Bitcoin is going to go up against something it has never gone up against ever in the history of Bitcoin. Bitcoin was created in response to the 2008 financial crisis. So this will be the first real economic hardship that Bitcoin will actually see. So I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to kind of assume, hey, I mean, if we drop 85% during a macro bull run, what kind of correction could we get if we were in a depression or a recession? Could be worse. I'm not saying it has to be, but it could be, definitely plausible to expect worse. So this is the worst case scenario for me, guys. If we come down towards that 10K, this would make a lot of sense for me, right? And the reason I would be really on bottom watch down here also is because, guys, if you measure this all the way down to this point of control, this gives you that 86% correction, gets you a lot closer to 85%, right? And that would make a lot more sense for a bottom. So if we do get to that point of control, like, right now we're only down, to the current price right now, we're only down about 76%. So if we can get down to that POC, it would make a lot of sense. If we are going to bottom out there, it'd be like, there's your 85% correction. You came back, tested the POC, and if you get a hard bounce, maybe you find support on the POC. You could start to work your way back up to the value area high, which is now at about $22,000. And then, maybe, obviously it wouldn't be more likely that we kind of hang down here for a while, stick to that POC. But these are kind of my thoughts, guys. Point of control at $9,300. Wouldn't be impossible to get there. Also gets you way closer to your 85% correction. So we're going to have to wait. If we do get down there, we'll have to reassess the situation. Are things still bearish, or are things starting to look a little bit more up, right? And then we'll have to reanalyze when price gets to that point, right? Because we can't predict the future. Just like when my original bottom call was mid to low 20s with a possible panic wick to 18K. We almost got that perfectly during the Celsius dump. We came down, retested that previous all-time high at about 20K, and then we got that panic wick down to 17.5, missed it by $500. And then I always said in the beginning, right? If we are wrong and we wind up coming lower than that, we will reassess the situation and look for lower targets. That's what we did. Our new lower targets are between 12 and 14K. And, just for fun, we look at those apocalyptic numbers. If things really hit the fan, we could look as low as that POC at about 10K or $9,300 more specifically. And if things really get ugly and we are really in a deep depression or a really bad recession and we lose that POC, not impossible to go to 4K. But again, not calling for that. We'll have to reassess the situation once we get down to 12 to 14K. But there you go. And that's with the volume profile, guys, showing you guys where these levels are. Look at all the volume down here. And that volume does start to pick up around $12,100. So these are the levels I'm watching more in the macro. That's kind of my thoughts on where we can go and why I think $9,300 would actually make a lot of sense to be a bottom, but that does not mean that stuff can't get ugly and we can't come down all the way to your value area low, which would be a 94% correction on Bitcoin, which would be a very, very scary thing. But listen, if we get to this POC and we're down 85, 86%, I'm kind of just thinking like, hey, we've seen this before. I'm not really freaking out just yet. But if we get down there and things are looking really rough, then I'm starting to really worry. So there you go. I think people forget we're only like 75, 76% down from the top. Like we're not even 85% down. So technically that would be somewhat normal. If we got down to 85%, that's where you can be like, maybe, the bottom's coming in here. All right, let me just make sure I didn't miss any super chats before we move forward. Shout out to Pedro. Thank you for that super chat. Says, I got Market Cipher, Frankie. I want to trade like you. Question, I need to change any setup on Market Cipher B, and thank you for everything you do. Shout out to Pedro. Pedro, if you check out my Market Cipher B tutorial, I will show you how to set everything up. Mine might look a little different than yours. The only reason for that is because I changed my colors to match the branding of my channel. Everything else is the same. It's just different colors. And if you want to learn how to change the colors, I have a video on that as well. Hopefully, one of the mods can share those videos for you. But yeah, you can check that video out. Should be able to help you out a lot on how to read Market Cipher B and how to set it up the way I have it. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's move on here. Shout out to Chemistry Bro in the chat. He's late, but that's okay. We got your late pass, bro. No problemo. If Solana hits 1 penny, I will buy 1 million. Oh, hey, let's go. All right. Continuing on here, guys. Taking a look at our actual local levels. Let's come down to our other chart here, and let's go ahead and come over to the 15-minute chart, right? Okay, so these are the levels that I am watching, guys. Shout out to Campbell with the $2 super chat. Near worth accumulating heavy for the next cycle. Yeah, Near Protocol is one that we're looking into for sure. Again, keep an eye out for these videos that I'm going to be putting out in the next couple of weeks. But we will take a look at Near today. We can take a look at the chart. Obviously, it's down massively. But we'll take a look at the chart for you. Frankie with the Mr. Beast colors. Let's go. Shout out to Mr. Beast. Yeah, thank you, Campbell, for that super chat. Yeah, we will take a look at Near today for sure. Dennis says, Frankie, use your code to save on Lux Algo. Thank you. No problem, Dennis. Enjoy Lux Algo. It's an amazing indicator, and we'll take a look at it again to help us find out where price is going to look, where price is going to go. We'll take a look at Lux Algo today to try to decode this, right? But these are the levels we're watching right now, guys. Let me go ahead and hide this VPVR. Shout out to MJ, MJam fan 22, Frankie. Pay for BitKet copy trading from you. Man, shout out to Alex O Crypto. And shout out to MJam fan. But yeah, listen, I'm a little torn on the copy trading. Listen, the copy trading is really, really cool. It's a super cool feature. But listen, I don't recommend, I talk about this all the time. I don't recommend copy trading people. And I'm not saying you can't do it, but just understand that if you go on one of these, one of these platforms like BitGet, and you sign up for copy trading and you follow somebody and you actually do it, just understand that just because that person shows that they're up 1,000% on the month, that does not mean that you're gonna make 1,000% the next month. Be careful, because I just never recommend copy trading in general. I've never met a successful copy trader. If it was that easy, it's very hard to just, it doesn't matter who you're signed up for, right? You could sign up for somebody's signals, whatever. You could take every trade they make. And, it's so hard to get in at the actual levels they get in at and get out at the exact levels they get out at, especially if they're trading based off of market orders and they don't actually have their limit set. So just be careful with the copy trading. With that being said, if you want to take, whatever a little bit amount of, if you're willing to gamble $100, get whatever it is to you, money that you are willing to lose, you could put that on the line and try out some copy trading. Maybe it works out, and that's fine. Just understand that you are not going to, just be careful, right? Because you want to learn how to trade, right? Because you need some kind of expertise and knowledge in trading to become a successful trader, right? You might even see signals from somebody and be like, I'm not taking that trade. It's a crazy trade. I've seen some signals in some groups where I'm like, no way is this guy going long here. And I'm not saying there's no good signals groups out there. The way I run my Discord, and even, not my free one, but you're much better off in a Discord that is, shows you how to trade, and you don't need exact buy and sell signals. What's more useful, in my opinion, is Yep, we got that down like clockwork, boys. Yeah, I know as soon as I go mute, I fix it. But yeah, I would much more, I would recommend, like for us, I will be showing you guys the trade setups. This is the level I'm watching. If price comes up and hits this level, and I see this, and this confirmation on this exact time frame, and these are exactly what I'm looking at. Here's the rules to enter this long. If all of these are met and you agree with that TA, then you can enter that long. I will never tell you, hey, get in here, get out there, because by the time you get it into the Discord, these people are going to try to get in. They're going to miss half the move. They're going to get in. They're going to get out. And then you still have to have your emotions under control and have a solid understanding of TA to understand how to manage the trade. If it was as easy as signing up for someone to just ping you and say, hey, buy now. Hey, sell now. If it was that easy, trust me, no one would have a job. No one would have a job. So that's why I like to I thought I had a stroke. Shout out to Tony D. This is why I like to give you guys the setups, and this is what I will be doing, showing you guys the exact things I'm looking for to get in and out of trades. That way, you could find these trades on yourself, and you can look at other coins to find these setups on that we might not be covering. So, long story short on the copy trading, if you want to gamble, I would consider that gambling because you don't know how that person's going to perform over time. So if you want to take some money, play around, and go into a copy trade and see how they do, just make sure you're not putting your whole stack in there. So just be very careful because I know it's a feature on BitGet and it's very, very cool. And it's a lot of fun, right? It's cool. But I don't want it to go against my teachings too much because just know, you're not just going to get rich quick copy trading somebody, just so you know. Anyway, just trying to keep the CandleMafia safe out there, guys. But with that being said, my favorite saying, here are the levels that we're looking at here, guys. Now, we are below our value area low, coming in at about $16,230. Now, if we can get back above this level, if we can hop on top of here, flip this to support, and maybe get some bullish confirmations down here, this is where I will start to look for a little bit of a move up, but I am not getting too excited. Any move up we get, as long as that 16-hour blood diamond is ripe, any move we get up, any move we get to the upside, I will be expecting a potential rejection to the downside. Now, the levels I will be watching for a rejection, the most local level here would be this local golden pocket at about 16,500. So if we get a move up here, maybe, I wouldn't even really be trying to scalp long this. You probably could if you wanted to, but get a nice move up into these fib levels before a rejection down. However, if we do get a move up and we hold support on this VAL, chances are we could start to work our way up towards that POC. Now, if we get above that POC, I am going to be looking up towards this value area high at about 17,200, or between about 17,150 and 17,300. Now, this would be a strong level for me to be shorting. Because let's go ahead and let's pull up our VPVR real quick. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. And then zoom out a bit. There you go. Right. So here you go, guys. This is, let's come to our 30-minute. There we go. Boom. So our value area high coming in here at about 17,200. You can see once you get above this POC, there's not much between you and this value area high between 17.1 and 17.3, and that is the high of our range, so that is where I will be looking for shorts. However, if we can get above this value area high, this is where things get interesting because we have a massive volume gap here. There is nothing here. There is barely anything here holding us back. So if we flip this to support, we could get a very fast move up to our next highest volume node, which this is now getting you in that $19,000 to $19,150 level. And this is your crucial level. So we come up to this value area high. I will be looking for shorts. If we get above this value area high, I am going to be cautious for price to move very quickly through this low volume gap, potentially getting hung up on this naked point of control at 18,390. And, but yeah, once we break that value area high, this is where the potential quick move up to this high volume node can happen. And if we get up there, I will be looking for shorts for a potential massive move to the downside. However, this is the line in the sand here, guys. If we break this level, this is kind of where I would consider, I've been saying this for a while, I would consider a move back above this level to be very, very bullish, because once we get above this level, we do have another volume gap all the way back up to about 20,700. So once we get up here, we could start to just range back up here like we were, a month or two ago, and we stuck up there for a while, right? So if we break back above this level at about 19K, we would basically be back in our old trading range, which would be pretty bullish in my opinion. So those are the major levels I'm looking at. Again, that major level to flip, to think that we are gonna maybe the bottom's in, or it wouldn't be my bottom's in call, but major level here at about 19K. If we could break that level, that would be very bullish in my opinion. But right now, guys, I'm just kind of playing the range. Not much has changed since last week. We're kind of just, we're at the value area low. We're right below the value area low. Let me get rid of the VPVR. We're right below that value area low. If we could get back up there and flip it to support, we're back in the trading range. You would want to long the lows, short the highs. And those are my plans. So if we can get back up here and get bullish confirmations, this is potentially where I'm looking to get a move to the upside. So yeah, and then coming out, zooming out just a little bit more, I do want to, I believe this value area high is a local golden 2. Yeah, there you go. So you also have your local golden pocket in here, as well as your value area high. So you do have some confluence there. So this should be very, very strong resistance. And yeah, if we get a move back up here, this is kind of where I would expect a very, very, very big rejection to the downside. So if we were to make a short zone, it would be probably at this value area high. Maybe you get past that local golden pocket into that 786 fib. So these are the two levels that I am looking at to potentially go short. And then I'll be honest, I'm not long. I am not long from down here, so I am hesitant to get long here. I like to long the very lows. So, again, if you flip this value area low to support and you could get some bullish confirmations, maybe go for a scalp, lock in profits early, move your stop loss early, and then potentially ride it to the top of the range. Again, yeah, I would say if we get bullish confirmation at that value area low, you could look for scalp longs, but just be very careful because things are starting to look pretty bearish and we could get a decent move to the downside. All right, let's just jump over to chat. I think I missed a, did I miss a super chat? Let's see. Let's see. Bubba's Crypto in the chat. Been rough lately. Might need to try coffee trading. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. All right, let's see here. Daddy Zach says, catch a man a fish. He eats for a day. Teach a man to fish and eat for a lifetime. Yeah, absolutely. Louder for the people in the back, Daddy Zach. He says, Frankie teaches you to fish every day for free. Shout out to Daddy Zach. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for the love. And yeah, guys, I'm giving you the fishing poles. And, I'm not telling you, I'm not taking the fish and putting it on the hook for you, but I'm giving you the best fishing poles you can possibly have. And then I'm pointing to you that little spot where all the fish are. So that's kind of how you can think about it. And trust me, I mean, listen, try out signals groups. I don't do signals groups, but if you want to try them, try them. But I just want to warn you guys. But the copy trading stuff on the exchanges are pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. It's fun. I'm just saying, just be careful. You're much better off learning how to actually trade. Like I'll mess with the copy trading stuff for fun. Right? I know how to trade. I'll do it for fun. Let me see what this guy can do. But listen, if they get me wrecked, I'm not mad at that guy. I don't care. I gave him that money expecting him to lose it. So that's all I'm saying. If you give somebody money to trade with, just expect it to be gone. And don't get mad at that person if they lose your money. So yeah, just a public service announcement. Just trying to protect the mafia, guys. Let's see. What do we got? Screw fishing. I'm running a fishery. Let's go. Shout out to Northwest Crypto. Alex O Crypto says, as long as you're not catching otters, guys, save those otters at all costs. Shout out to Alex O Crypto. Paper trade in full clown mode. Let's go. Shout out to J-Lo. J-Lo in the chat. Our most famous CandleMafia member. Thank you for being here, J-Lo. We appreciate you. We know you have really important stuff to do. So we are happy to have you here. Believe in yourself, Bubba. You can do it, my child. Shout out to Jiren. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on here. So those are that's the main range I am looking at, guys. And that is, and then, major levels of resistance going to be that value area high, your POC, obviously. But I would like a nice move into that value area high to look for some shorts. And then again, if we can flip above, like you can see here, right? We are not getting above that value area low. Whoops. We are not getting above that value area low, but you guys know, when you come out of that value area, it is likely that you could get sucked up towards that POC. So, again, if we get something like this, right? We come up, boom, on the value area low, right? And then you're looking at the 15-minute or so, and you see some bullish confirmations, whatever you're looking for. If you can get that at this level as you hold support above that value area low, this is where you could potentially look for a long, targeting that POC. But again, you do have some decent resistance before that POC, so I just don't know if you're going to get to that POC. Just, I mean, your local Goldens, you could see you almost got rejected there. I actually think you did get rejected from this local Golden Pocket. Boom. Came up, rejection. Maybe you get another move up there. How much of a move would that be if you got in right there? Yeah, I don't know if that's, you're getting pretty small moves there. I would rather wait for a move up to add to my short. But there you go, guys. There's some setup opportunities for you with the levels to be watching. And then on top of that, guys, I do actually just want to pull up Lux Algo, the price actions concepts very, very quickly here. Here's the thing, guys, and then as well as that VPVR, because they do work in tandem here to kind of give you a little bit of confluence, right? So I want you guys to notice these little red boxes, right? Look at these little red boxes. See this little red box, this little red line, this little red box? These are fair value gaps. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into what fair value gaps are, but we're going to look at kind of how they function. Typically, when you get a quick move, right, it will create a fair value gap. Now, what happens very often, as you can see right here, is price likes to come back and fill these gaps. And you can see if you were to extend this over a little bit, you can see if you extend... Oh, whoops. If you extend this over, you could see we came right up to this level. Not only was this value area high, a local golden pocket as well as a value area high, but you also had that fair value gap, and price loves to revisit these. So this is how you could kind of find targets to the upside. And then you could see we also have untapped fair value gaps up here, right? Which is coming in at about that $19,000 level, that major level of resistance. Do we have a local pocket here too? Let's find it. Well. Look at that. You also have a local golden pocket right at this level, right? So if for some reason we do get a massive move up, we could potentially come to fill that gap as well as run into that plethora of confluence up here, which would make for a potentially beautiful short if we do not break through it. But however, if we break through it and hold it, that would be very, very bullish in my case. So these are the levels that I'm looking for, guys. I do remain in one of my shorts here, still riding it out. I'm going to look to add to it if we do get a little bit of a pump up here. But now you guys have the key levels to watch. Hashtag value. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. If you guys are learning something, smash that like button. If you're finding any kind of value, if you chuckled a little bit at this live stream, go ahead and smash that like button. We're looking to give you guys some free crypto and maybe a ledger and some free merch. Giving away Frankie Candles University merch and Show ETH merch. And speaking of Show ETH, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the altcoins because I think we kind of rambled on Bitcoin for a little bit. An hour and 6 minutes in. But yeah, let's go ahead and see. Strong value area high. Let's go. Ken Ogata. What is going on? Good day, Mafia fam. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. V Slim says, "Don't get me started about filling gaps." Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and merch. Let's go. Okay. You guys are killing me. Rad Crypto, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that's one of the things that's cool about BitGet. Shout out to Rad Crypto. Crypto Main, is there going to be in-depth tutorial on BitLab indicators? Crypto Main, yes, there will be. Okay. All right, boom. We are short. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here, guys. Now, to add insult to injury, before we show ETH, I do want to talk about some things we've been looking at on the SPY. Now, last week, you guys will know, I think it might have been in my Market Watch video, or maybe it was a live stream last week. We were looking for something very specific to form on the SPY daily time frame, and that was our higher highs on our price action with our lower highs on our momentum waves. As you can see right here, we are starting to print a bearish divergence on the daily time frame for the SPY. Now, this is a pretty bearish look, guys. Money flow in the green, but daily bear div not looking too good for the SPY. This could potentially bring us down a little bit more. Key levels of support to watch are going to be this level here at about 390. As you guys know, we had a 4-hour bear div bring us right down to this level. that we were looking at before it happened. But now we do have this daily bear div starting to print, and this thing could potentially bring us down even more. And, guys, we were looking at this. You can see, right, we've just been in a downtrend here for the SPY for quite some time, and we were kind of looking for a push up into this level of resistance, which would match up perfectly with our trend line here. If we were to make it up here and pull some more bear divs, this would be short city. But now we are pulling this bear div early. Maybe we don't even make it up to this line and we just continue to the downside. So this is what we're looking at, guys. If this confirms, this would be pretty bearish for the SPY. Taking a look at the weekly, you also have your weekly VWAP starting to cool off. That is another bearish sign. Your 16-hour bear div also printing here. So, yeah, not the best look on the SPY. This does look like 12-hour bear div as well. 8-hour bear div printing. I mean, the bear divs are out. Yeah, so not looking the best here on the SPY. We could continue to cool off here. So just adding a little bit of insult to injury here with the bearish things popping up on Bitcoin, the bearish things popping up on the SPY. And on top of that, guys, pulling up the DXY, do you want to point this out? Not only did you get this bullish divergence on the 4-hour, which was able to help you find this move to the upside that we did just get up to the 786 level here. Also, money flow starting to come to the upside, as well as your daily, very similar to Bitcoin, except in the opposite direction. You are getting a bull div on your daily for the DXY, which could wind up giving us a very big move to the upside on the DXY, which would obviously result in a tragedy for crypto. Not a tragedy, but probably would wind up being a little bit of a dump ski for crypto. So we got bull divs on the DXY, bear divs on the SPY. Did I say? I think I might have said a bear div on the daily for Bitcoin. I meant on the SPY. So bull div here, bear div on the SPY, red dot on the daily for Bitcoin. With the money flow coming out and the 16-hour blood diamond, it is looking a little bit more bearish here, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. DXY bullish this week, surely sound. I agree. But all I want for Christmas is a 10K Bitcoin. Let's go. We will have a lot more whole coiners out there if Bitcoin gets to 10K. That is for dang sure. Shout out to LXO Crypto, hashtag value. Are the BitLab indicators paid? Yes, Daddy Zach. You can go to click the link in the description, I believe. Do we have that? Let me see if I can pull. Let's see here. Let me pull up. I will put a link in chat so you can get those BitLab indicators. Just bear with me here. Bear with me. Let's see. Bada boom. Let's see. Bada bing. Got it right here, boys. Let's go. Okay. So here you go. I will put this in chat. I will pin this to the top of the chat. Bada boom. And then bada bing. Pin to the top of the chat. You can click there and go to the BitLab Academy website. Click that link. It will bring you to the BitLab Academy website. You can go to the indicators tab, click there, and you will get more information. A lot of news this week. Yes, Daddy Zach. But yeah, and then shout out to Clinton Query with the $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much for always showing your support, man. I really do appreciate you. Said, made $200 on 2 trades on the 1 second doing... on the 1 second doing 20x leverage, lol. Let's go. Shout out to Clinton Query out there crushing the 1 second chart like none other. Shout out to you, man. You are an absolute beast. It's amazing. Let's see. Yes, Kenton Smith says, wasn't BitBoy supposed to check out Tether HQ this morning? He was, and he did. Go watch that live stream. He called in while I was streaming. I was hosting the live stream this morning, his show, and he called into his own show as he was approaching the Tether headquarters, and they actually got someone to come out there and talk to them from the marketing team live on stream. It was super, super dope to see live. Javid the Barber, have you checked LTC? No, but we will in just a second. But let's go. Boom. Okay. So continuing on here, guys, that's the DXY sauce. That's the SPY sauce and the Bitcoin sauce with the local levels that we're watching and with the trading plans if each level is hit, right? If we come up to that resistance, that's where you're looking for shorts. And if you can hold that value area low, that is where I'll be looking for some longs. But with that being said, let's go ahead and pull up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. Let's go ahead and show ETH. All right. Let's see. Taking a look at Ethereum or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it. Tether wobbling. Real quick, guys. Let's just see here. Let's just see. Woo, baby. I mean, listen. Oh, boy. Look at that, guys. Shot it all the way down to 95 cents. I mean, listen. I don't know. And listen, stable coins. I mean, let's look at USDC. Right? Let's look at USDC. Right? They get these crazy wicks, guys. This wick down to 95 too. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell by looking at the chart, but yeah, very, very sketchy. Very sketchy. Money will move from USDT to USDC to Alchemist. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Erythrium. I'm just kidding, guys. I know how to say it. It's F. All right. Just shut up and hodl. That's right. Just shut up and hodl. Let's go. Christmas merch live on the site tonight, I believe, guys. But let's see. Yeah, BTC is about to pop. I think we could get a short-term pop for sure. We'll have to see what happens. But moving on here to Ethereum, guys. Let me go ahead and hide this VPVR. Yeah, I mean, listen. Kind of still, we have our POC, our value area high, and our value area low. I was hoping, if we got to move down here to the value area low, this is where I'd be looking for longs. However, again, you guys know this. I don't typically get into trades if we are in the middle of a range, right? I would rather wait for. Let me get rid of this. Boom. Okay. Yeah. So I would much rather wait till you get to a high. Look how these trades work out, right? Now, you want to long the bottoms, right? You want to long here. You want to long here. You want to long here, right? Now, you would have longed here. You would have came up, right? And then you would have come down, right? You probably wouldn't have stopped out, and then you would have came up, and then you would have came down. You probably wouldn't have stopped out. Granted, this would have been a painful trade to hold. However, if you stuck to your plan and you longed the bottom, you would have made the right decision. And you guys know, once you long the bottom or the value area low, you can target the POC because once you get above that value area low, it's likely to visit the POC. And then you can lock in your profits, move your stop loss, make your trade risk-free, and potentially ride it all the way up to your value area high. And then once you get to your value area high, this is where you want to start looking for shorts. Obviously, we came out of the value area a little bit here, and yeah, and then eventually wound up coming back in, losing the value area high. Where did we go? Right to the POC. Right to the POC. So if you did short these highs, you would have targeted the POC, right? And then you flipped back on top of the POC, came to the value area high. This is really what you want to look for, right? Wait for price to come to the highs, and then if you see something like this where you have a high and a higher high with a high and a lower high in your momentum waves, if you get some kind of bearish confirmation at your key level, you're already waiting for price to approach your key level. You know it's your value area high. This is your key level, right? And then if you come above that level, you have your local golden pocket here. So here we came up, flipped this to support, got another push up, got rejected by the local golden before coming back down. But we came into our key level of resistance here with our bearish divergence. That is what would give you the confidence to get into a short here and ride it all the way down to your POC, move your stop loss into profit, and then hopefully hold it all the way to your value area low, which we have not hit yet. But with this daily red dot, we easily could get back down to that value area low at about $1,000 or about, 1015, I would call it. And then if we lose that level, guys, pulling back up our VPVR, taking a look at where that volume is at, you can see this is our main level of support. If we lose this level, if we lose $1,000, guys, look at this big volume gap. Nothing down here. This is an empty void. an empty void. So if price breaks below here, bearishly retests, we could see a quick move down to about 750, where our next spike in volume is. And if we lose that level, we could be on our way down here to about 585. And now we're talking about some serious bear market prices. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for on Ethereum, guys. As far as, let me get rid of some of these drawings. Let's come down to the 15-minute and take a look at some more local kind of trading plans here. Now, again, this is not where I like to trade, guys. This is not where I like to trade. I like to long the lows down here and short the highs up here. I do not like to long or short in the middle of a range, because right now we are on our way down from the value area high. Can't get back above that POC, so we are expecting to potentially revisit the value area low. So if we do get a pullback into that value area low, this is where I would be looking for longs. So basically right now, guys, I'm sitting on my hands. I am sitting on my hands right now. I'm holding my short. I am holding my Bitcoin short. If we get a pump up, I will look to add to the short. If Ethereum gets a move down to this value area low, that is where I will be looking for some bullish divergence confirmations, as well as money flow confirmations and a plethora of other things that we look at on this channel. The point is, this is the level I'm waiting for. If we come down to the value area low on Ethereum at about 1017, this is where I look for bullish confirmations to potentially long. However, with the way things are looking with the blood diamonds, I do think we could potentially crash through this level, especially with all the bearish news coming out, all the sketchiness with Tether. It just seems like we could be setting up for a little bit of a dump here. 650 people still in the live stream, guys. I appreciate all you guys for sticking around all the way till the end of the stream. Go ahead and smash that like button. If we get 500 likes tonight, I will spin that wheel 10 times for you so you guys can win some free crypto. Last bull market, when my then 7-year-old daughter saw me doing crypto, she hadn't heard of Bitcoin, but did know Doge. Interesting. Everybody knows Doge. 4K ETH feels like 10 years ago. I know. So much sauce. Gracias, Frankie. No problem, Bubba's Crypto. Shout out to you, Bubbas. I do it for you, Bubbas. You don't know this, but I do it for you. Let's see. Plethora, man, sounds nasty. The sauce is cooking, baby. Shout out to Daddy Zach. Let's dump. Shout out to East Jordan. Now, guys, with that being said, East Jordan did say hit that like button. He actually did mention also it is on sale. So if you want to smash that like button for free 99 right about now, shout out to YOLO Baggins. Smash that like button. Let's go. Here delivering the sauce. Shout out to Dark Crash. Appreciate the kind comments, guys. You guys are the best. But, with that being said, guys, I know I'm kind of got my mega bear mode on here. I forgot the filters today, guys. I forgot the filters. I was rushing here from ATB. But no pain, no gain. That's right. Absolutely. Let's see. Okay. So continuing on. All right. Dumping, are we? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to say, I know I have my bear hat on, guys, but again, my bear hat is on. However, watch the 4-hour green dot to confirm with the lower time frames. If we can get these crossovers, just know, if these lower time frames get the money flow crossover into the green and that 4-hour green dot does confirm and we don't get a VWAP flop, we could be in for a short-term move to the upside. So just be ready for that. However, you guys can see here, Blood Diamond on the 1 minute, dumping us down to 0 is what it looks like. So yeah, pull up our Bitcoin chart here and see what we are dealing with. See if we're approaching any. Yeah, coming down to this spider line here. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, see, sometimes you get the timing wrong, guys. Sometimes you get the timing wrong. Came down, almost touched the golden pocket before coming right back up to our target. That would have been nice if you're able to get into that. You're never going to nail the timing, but, it's just the idea of understanding where price wants to go, right? We knew that if price came down to this local golden and we got confirmations, we could get a move to the upside, which we did. But, it's very hard to time. But there you go. Anyway, coming down to this spider line. Again, guys, the major levels to the downside on Bitcoin. Before we jump into the alts here, major levels, right? Major levels for Bitcoin. Main level I'm watching, 15,552. 15, this spider line, 15,250, we'll call it. We lose this level, guys. Massive volume gap all the way down to 14,400. So That could be our next stop. We could be on our way to 14K, potentially, if we lose that spider line. So we'll have to see where this 16-hour blood diamond brings us, because it's there. It's there, and it doesn't look, it's confirmed, so it's not going anywhere. All right, guys. DJ Frankenacci, how about them spins? Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to take a look at 3 altcoins really soon, guys. We ran late tonight, obviously, with Ben in the Bahamas and DZ at D Central Miami. Obviously, I gotta cover ATB. I gotta cover the morning stream. I'm happy to do it. It's always a good time, but it does cut into our stream a little bit. So I do try to cover everything I possibly can for you guys. But we're gonna take a look at Litecoin. We're gonna take a look at XRP, and we'll take a look at ADA. Okay, actually, yeah, we'll just go off of whatever is on Rob the Crypto Snobs list right now. We'll look at them really quick, and that's it, because we do have to run. Shout out to Tyler. Got to keep him on track. Dang right, Tyler. Dang right. I would literally be here for 7 hours a night if it was not for Tyler and the mods. Frankie Candles, Garrett Soloway, Chico Crypto, and CryptoFace the Sauce. Shout out to CryptoFace on winning the Web3 Blockchain Influencer Award for Best TA Personality. CryptoFace, it is an honor to lose to you, my friend. I'm just kidding. Not really, though. I mean, hey, listen, if you're going to lose to anybody, it's got to be CryptoFace. Let's see. This is the best crypto show. I love the extra soft Phasian. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Doggy Coin. How do you say that? Doggy Coin? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I love when people call it Doggy Coin. Anyway, here we go. 16-hour, massive run-up. We saw the divergence. We came back down. I'm just kidding, guys. All right, so here we go. On the daily time frame, let's go ahead and, I don't know what this stuff is. Let's just get rid of all that. Okay, daily, looking to print that red dot here pretty soon, tagging right behind Bitcoin. Again, money flow trending to the downside. This is more bearish. Looking at your weekly, green dot, printing on the weekly. This is more bullish, actually. Yes, Doggy Coin. Yeah, green dot on the weekly. That would technically be more of a bullish sign also, guys, real quick, before we get too carried away here. Is it the regular candles, I think? Yeah, guys. Again, yellow X still printing on the Bitcoin 2-week chart. 2-week. Now getting a yellow X. Very bearish sign if confirmed. Just wanted to bring that up before I forgot. Okay, so back to Dogecoin. Green dot on the weekly. Actually a pretty bullish sign. Now, you have to understand Dogecoin is one of those outliers because it is heavily tied to basically anything Elon Musk does. So any kind of news coming out of... I low-key want to buy some Doge. Me too. I don't buy meme coins, but, I mean, why not hold some? But, yeah, with, this is going to be heavily tied to anything Elon Musk does. So, sometimes you could see Dogecoin start to move opposite of the market. So, yeah, there you go. Weekly green dot, 6-day green dot. These higher daily time frames getting those green dots is looking like you could get a somewhat of a move up here. But your daily looking to cool off. And then coming here to your 4-hour... somewhat, looking somewhat similar to Bitcoin. Looking to print that green dot here pretty soon. Your 2-hour is getting a red dot. No blood diamonds or anything like that. There you go. Blood diamond on your... I knew there was going to be something. Blood diamond on your 1-hour chart. Let's go ahead and pull our local golden pockets. Yeah, there you go. So these are some levels that I would be looking for. This would be one major level. If this blood diamond does give you a big move to the downside, I would be looking to potentially get a move down to this blue box. And let's see. What come on, baby. Let's see. Yeah, I would watch this blue box. I would watch this blue box for a potential pullback. And then also your 4-hour, your 4 hours looking for the green dot. Kind of mixed signals here on Dogecoin. 1-hour blood diamond, 45-minute blood diamond, 30-minute no blood diamond. Looking at your 15-minute confirmed blood diamonds. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull a little bit of volume here real quick. Yeah. So again, I could probably pull this other golden pocket up as well, which you will see. Yeah. So if we lose this point of control here, sitting at about, we are losing it, but if we decisively lose this point of control at about 9 cents. Would expect a potential move down to your value area low coming in at about 0.087 cents. And then if you lose that level, looking for some bullish confirmations on that blue box coming in at about 8 cents. But again, kind of mixed signals here with the weekly green dot, higher daily time frames. Looking, see that 2-day not really giving you much, right? Kind of came up. Now you're already rolling back over. But again, be careful with Doge because it's so heavily tied to Elon Musk. And I do want to just move through these pretty quickly here. So that is all I'm going to give you on Dogecoin. But now you guys got some levels to watch. So there you go. I'll leave that up there for a second just so you guys can take a look. Let's see. Near. Let's take a look at Near. Boom. Take a look at the weekly. Weekly looking to print that green dot potentially on your next candle. 6-day. Yeah, 6-day looking for the green dot. 5-day looking for the green dot. 4-day getting the green dot. There you go. No bullish divergence, but you are getting a green dot on Near as you are absolutely hammered to the downside. Might be finding some short-term relief here if that 4-day green dot confirms and doesn't give you a VWAP flop. And again, guys, things are looking pretty bearish. You can see this 2-day green dot has not really done anything as of yet. So if that thing rolls back over and prints a red dot, that would be pretty bearish in my opinion for these higher time frames. I would have much less hope for the green dot on the 4-day, 5-day, and 6-day if that 2-day just rolls right back over. And your daily yellow X could potentially still come out to play. Oh God, guys, I'm getting scammer texts. You guys will know we made a scammer famous on the live stream last week. They wanted to know if they could save me money on my electric bill, and they just texted me and asked me if I wanted to sell my property in Florida, which I don't own in anything in Florida. So interesting. Anyway, yes, your daily looking to come down and print that red dot here pretty soon. So in the shorter term, looking like you could potentially get a move to the downside. Yeah, look at that. Your daily looking for the red dot. Yeah, daily looking for the red dot, but your 16-hour could not be looking any. Yeah, mixed signals here, guys. Mixed signals here. Your 12-hour looking for the green dot. 8-hour getting that green dot. So lower, looking at the lower time frames. Let's check that 24-minute. Yeah, very interesting here. 4-hour green dot looking to roll over. Money flow looking decent here on the 4-hour. However, I'd be careful, right? Bear market. But yeah, mixed signals. 8-hour green dot, 16-hour green dot, daily looking completely opposite. Usually the time frames get pretty close. So yeah, I'd honestly watch this this daily red dot. Yeah, kind of mixed signals there, guys. I'll be honest. I think this potentially this VWAP on the 16-hour could give you a VWAP flop and just rip you right back to the downside. However, if you do get a move to the upside, guys, major levels of resistance are going to be this local golden pocket, which is your first red line here. Coming in at about $1.80. If you get that move up, look for a rejection from $1.80 before coming further down to the downside. And yeah, you do have a plethora of resistance up here. So that would be your first level to the upside that I would be watching. And yeah, that's about all I can give you on Near because we are running out of time and there's no further price action to find any deeper levels of support. If Doge pumps, she pumps anyway. Yeah. Yeah, give Frank more choices, he said. Great idea. LTC, let's go ahead and do it. I might not be able to get through all these guys, but I'm gonna start flying through these. Again, we're kind of rushed today just because I had to do ATB. Let's take a look at the Binance chart on Litecoin. On the daily time frame, guys, obviously Litecoin has been doing very, very well in the recent past here. Pulling up our VPVR. Again, major level of resistance. If we just go ahead and pull some locals, local golden pockets, right? You could see local golden pocket right here from wick to wick. Came up and tapped that perfectly. Now, I will say, guys, this is our gateway. This is our gateway because if we break this golden pocket, we could get into the low volume gap and work our way. Probably next stop going to be about $93.31 to revisit that 786 fib level, and then eventually maybe work our way back up to this high volume node over $100. So if we go, yeah, I mean, if you just look, let's there you go, right? So that is kind of, I'm going to go ahead and put a level here. Yeah. So if you break this local golden pocket, could be a quick move up to your value area high at about 101. And I am going to go ahead and obviously this is your point of control and your value area low. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then we'll make this value area low. Boom. Go here. Boom, boom. Bear with me here, guys. Bear with me. Boom, value area high, bada boom. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of this volume profile. Yeah, so there you go. If we can get above that local golden, right, and we're already holding the POC as support, right, already holding this POC as support, so we're already expecting to potentially visit that value area high, but beyond this blue box, guys, very low volume, could get a quick move up to that $100 level, that value area high coming in at about $100 even, and that's going to be a psychological level of resistance just because it's $100 even. All right, taking a look at Matic. Whoops. Come on. Boom. All right. And then we will take a look at, I just caught it, but BTC is in a reversal diamond too. Oh, hey, let's do a quick, yeah, well, I guess we'll have to know like what, yeah, well, we'll have to know, oh, I see what you're saying. I see. So what he's talking about here, guys, is, not magnet, locket, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That is a reversal diamond. And in this case, on the 45-minute or, you know, maybe 1 hour, can we get, yeah, this would indicate a potential reversal to the upside. To the upside, guys. So interesting. Again, immediate level of resistance I would be watching for that would be to revisit these highs here at about 16,350. All right, back to what were we looking at? Matic. Here we go. Matic. Taking a look at good old Polygon. All right, taking a look at the daily, guys. Printing or confirmed red dot. Yeah, the daily candle did just close, guys. We did confirm the red dot on Matic. Go ahead and pull some volume here. Bada boom, right? Coming down to our value area low. Daily red dot could continue to bring us down here. Let me find you some other levels to watch. Boom. Yeah. Well, let me see. Could probably get that. There you go. There you go. This would be my long level for Matic. If we can get a move down here for Matic to this value area low /786 fib, this is where I would look for potential longs, being that we would be at the lows of the range, right? We have our highs of the range, value area high, rejection, rejection, rejection. And then we obviously came out of the value area back in. But once you get above and hold that value area low as support, you get a move up. So if we can get a move back down here, that is where I would be looking for long opportunities to potentially get another move back up towards that POC at about 89 cents. But daily red dot confirmed. Do you have the 16-hour blood diamond? You do, and it is confirmed. So that is something to watch. That could easily bring us down to that value area low. And if we just go ahead and measure here, 31%, that could potentially bring us down, guys. So, yeah, if that does happen, that is the level. These are levels I will look at right here at about 55, about 50, 56, about 50. At about 57 cents. If we get into this blue box, that is where I am looking for some potential bullish divergences. And on the 16-hour, if we do come down all the way down here and somehow this momentum wave does not go lower than this one, that would be a nice bullish confirmation with some potential money flow crossovers into the green. Would be a nice reason to go long there. But again, I would wait for price to get to those levels. So there is Matic. And then, yeah, that I think, what do we got? All right, let's do, yeah, it's 7:30. We'll do one more. Guys. We'll do Gala. Gala not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's see. I just saw it shouted out. Let's see. Actually, yeah, Gala's crushed, guys. I mean, this is, again, I'll do this really quickly because there's not really much more I can say. Next major level we have to hold is at about 2 cents, right? 0.02 cents, 0.9. Whatever, 2 cents right here. 0, 2, 1 is the level to hold. We need to hold that level or things could get very, very ugly because you're essentially, I believe, at least on this chart, would be price discovery to the downside, which is never a position you want to be in. There you go. There's Gala. I covered that really quick. There's really not much to say. Link. Let's take a look at Link, and then we will move on. And we'll go on to the spins. Okay, so we are taking a look at the daily time frame. VWAP coming down, looking to print that red dot here pretty soon. Take a look at the 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, if we could get a move back up here. Let's see. Blood diamond, no blood diamond. Green dot on the 16-hour. Green dot on the 12-hour. Some of these alts actually don't look. Some of these alts look like they might pop. But yeah, looking at the 4-hour, guys. If we could come up, I mean, we are essentially print. Yeah, this would print a. Yeah, God, if this thing rolls over here, money flow actually coming back up. But I would look for a potential bearish divergence here on Link. Let's go ahead. I'll pull it from this wick to the bottom. Yeah, potential push back up into this level here. Yeah, I would look at this. Something like this, a push up into this level with a potential bearish divergence would be a great signal to go short. Boom. You could have your lower highs on your momentum with your higher highs on price if price comes up like this. And then, boom, that could warrant a big correction to the downside on the 4-hour. Your last 4-hour bearish divergence. Well, let's see. The daily red dot. Weekly. Let me just remove the TA. Whoops. Boom. Green dot looking to print on the daily. Kind of mixed signals here on the weekly. Confirmed blood diamond on the weekly, guys. That is probably more of a bearish sign. We'll have to see how some of these higher time. We'll see what these green dots on the higher daily time frames do because, if these don't give us a move, guys, I think there could be a lot more pain to come. Honestly, kind of hard to read here on Chainlink. Let's see these lower time frames. Money flow coming out on your 15-minute. 1 hour. Money flow coming out on your 1 hour as well. Look at that. Blood diamond just got stepped on. There. Ooh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, baby, it's so close. I mean, if you count the wicks, it depends. I like to see the bodies. I like to see the bodies of the candles making higher highs, but I mean, I think some people would consider this a bearish divergence with your higher highs on your wicks. With your lower highs here, this could be a potential reason to go short. I'm not telling you to enter a short. I'm just telling you, this could be something to look further into, right? Because this local, let me just pull some volume on this really quickly. Boom. Let's pull it from here all the way through all this jankiness. Yeah, coming up to that POC. So, yeah, maybe that value area high. Is that your local golden from this scam wick? Or not even from this high here? Yeah. So, if you do get a further push up on Link, I would look at this local golden pocket / value area high for a potential move to the downside. RSI has the same 4-hour divergence. Yeah, that's something to look at. 4-hour bearish divergence, 1 hour potential bearish divergence could be a good time to start looking to go short on Link. Not telling you to get into the trade. I'm just telling you to go to the chart to check it out. Take a look yourself and see if you agree with that TA, guys. We got 417 likes, guys. We're about to start spinning that wheel of pain and pleasure. If we get 500 likes before we are done spinning that wheel, I will spin it 10 times so we can get some sick giveaways, guys. Let ETH hit the floor. Let's go. Is there a bear pennant on the 1-day BTC? Let's pull it. Daily for BTC. Bear pennant. Yeah. For the most part, guys, this is kind of what we've been looking at, right? Kind of not, yeah. I mean, this is definitely not, yeah. I mean, you could consider this a bear pennant, right? We've been looking at this for a while. Is it going to break down? Is it going to break down? We don't know. If it does break down, this isn't on a logarithmic, is it? That brings you to 10K. Your log, whoops. Your logarithmic, come on. Your logarithmic target on here, I think, does bring you right down to that 14K level. Bada boom. Oh, to the 12K level, I'm sorry. Yeah, it brings you down to about 12K even. You could consider that a bear pennant. Let's see if our trading view bearish pennant detection pulls it up. It doesn't. It does not. But maybe it does. No, it's not. Maybe on the 4 hour? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it kind of, the lower down you go, the more prominent it becomes. But yeah, maybe potentially continue to see this break down. But guys, back to the wheel. We got to spin this thing. We're running out of time. Again, guys, I apologize for starting so late. Obviously had to do ATB. So yeah, let's see. JK, don't zoom out. No XRPTA. Yeah. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll take a look at Tia. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I am shot, guys. This is my third live stream. Did about an hour and a half in the morning. ATB, and now this stream. Surprised my voice is still here, to be honest with you. Let's see. All right, bada boom. Started off with a giveaway, baby. Let's go. Guys, by the way, today's stream is brought to you by Woodwick Candles. We got white teak, whatever that means. Actually smells like Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm not going to lie. That's literally what it smells like. What would WWSBFD? What would Sam Bankman-Fried do? Howdy, y'all. Show AVAX, please. Oh, yeah, we can't. I'm sorry. We ran out of time. But yeah, we will. I'm gonna try to take a look at XRP as we spin this wheel here. Let me just grab my chart here. Grab it over to my other screen. Spin number 2. What are we gonna give him? Are we gonna give him a giveaway? Nope. Rug pulled on the giveaway, guys. If we get we're at 440, guys. If we get 500 likes before the end of the stream, we're spinning it 10 times. Who can win on the spins? Kyle, you can win on the spins. All you have to do is go to last week's uploads. Last week's pre-recorded uploads, guys. One was the Lux Algo update video with the price actions concept, which we were looking at yesterday. Which we were just looking at before to find those fair value gaps on Bitcoin. So there's a tutorial on that. You could go ahead and like and comment on that video to get entered. Also watch it, but I can't track that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, like and comment on that, and you will get an entry. And then our other video was, I don't remember. The mods. We'll link both of those videos in the chat. Just leave a like and a comment and then go back and watch them when you have time to get entered into the giveaways. And you will get 2 entries. So it is possible to win 2 giveaways on Friday as long as your name gets pulled on the separate videos. All right, let's see. XRP. What do we got? Give him a giveaway. Let's go. Bada boom. Bing bong. Let's go. Give him a 5. Oh, there we go. 448, guys. So close. So close. I gave you an extra spin, though. We got an extra spin. I love Lux Algo's Moon Cycles indicator. Hodgepodge. Shout out to Hodgepodge. Rob's on it. Yeah, Rob and Tyler got it under control. Don't you guys worry. But yeah, guys, if you are interested in signing up for Lux Algo, you can definitely check the link in the description down below and save, or go to frankiecandles.com, check out our deals page, and save 20%, 25%, I think, 20% on Lux Algo. They do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you guys want to check out the BitLabs indicators, guys, we're going to be covering them a lot more because they are very, very good indicators. We're going to take a look at them a lot more. If you guys want to check those out, you can go ahead and click the link pinned to the top of the chat. Go check out those indicators and find out more information on how you can get them and how they work. And we will be coming out with some tutorials on these as well. And I'll give you one more for good luck, guys. One more for good luck. Here we go. Yeah, XRP Red Dot is printing. 16-hour Blood Diamond does not exist. We've got 1, 2, 3 giveaways, guys. I think that is one of the least amount of giveaways we've done, but we already have like 150 from last week. So there you guys go. Mrs. Candles will have to power him up again. Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna need some kind of energy charge. 25% discount on Lux Algo. Also, they still have their Black Friday deals going on, guys, and they also have a full money back guarantee. So I highly recommend you guys check those out. I also highly recommend you guys go check out the BitLabs indicators. Again, we're going to be covering those a lot more. I'm going to break down how to use them, how I personally use them, and how you can use them all together to find Beautiful, beautiful confirmations to get in and out of really profitable trades. As far as XRP goes, guys, looking very similar to Bitcoin. Daily red dot is printing. Your 4-hour is printing a green dot, or your 4-hour green dot is confirmed. Money flow coming out, though. Looking very similar to Bitcoin, but I apologize. I try to cover everything I can. We're spinning the wheel over here. We're looking at XRP over here. I'm reading chat over here. I'm going on too long of a day of work. So I actually got to go because I got to get in Discord and work more. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there you go. All the links are in the chat. If you guys are looking for any deals on anything, check the links in the description. Check the links on the top of the chat. Check the Frankie Candles deal page on the website. And with all that being said, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. I really do, guys. 700-something people in this stream tonight. We started late. You guys still show up. Couldn't appreciate it anymore. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Shout out to Dave Digital, Daddy Zach, Matthew Barnes, Cruz, Satoshi Glakamoto, OG, Hodgepodge, Dominic, and Crypto Anon, just because those are the first names I saw. Shout out to Tony D. I know you're in here. Tyler Durden, D. Petty, all the mods, guys. We got the best mods in the game. Go check out the Christmas merch. Ho ho hodl for anybody who was not in here before. We got the XRP. Whoops, this is weird because I'm backwards. We got XRP, we got ADA, we got Bitcoin, and we got Ethereum. And don't forget Algo. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to get these before Christmas, you got to order before December 15th. December 15th is the last day if you want to get it before Christmas. And I think it's going live very, very soon. Honk, honk, says Nomad Dad. I say bing bong. He says honk, honk. But with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to go check out Debate Crypto. They are live right now. Go check them out. I do the charts. I show you how to trade. They show you the fundamentals and everything else. They're the yin, the yang. Go check them out, guys. Debate Crypto live right now. Give them the CandleMafia love. Tell them Frankie Candles loves them. And with all that being said, take one last sip of a spicy South Korean sparkling cave juice. That's all the time I got for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see y'all tomorrow. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
Be the candle. Embrace the power of the sauce. Be the candle. Oh my God. I am not. This is not. Not what it looks like, guys. We are live. Okay. Well, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong. Oh, this is awkward.
Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.